Okay, welcome back to Bluegrass Garage, and just wanted to give a quick update on what's going on here. We've got a lot of projects going, but the last few months we've been working really hard, a lot of hours on the Mustang to get it ready for the Tail of the Dragon video. And so now that we're done with that's completed, let's get back to some of the other things in the garage. One of them is this right here, this 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. So let's do a quick 26-second video just to walk around the car, maybe throw a little music in there with it, but then we'll talk some more detail about things we're actually going to be doing to it, so stay tuned. So as always, just a heads up, all the work we do to anything in this garage is basically anything you can do at home. It's not a paint booth, nothing special. It's literally just a metal building, and that makes it difficult when it comes to painting and whatnot. You really have to control the dust, but it is possible with a little extra precautions. So without further ado, let's get to the car. So this vehicle rolled into the shop as you see here. In primer, and the owner of this vehicle had replacement quarter panels put on. So being as how we didn't do this work, we're going to have to take down all the filler they put in here, just make sure that the quarter panels were put on correctly, the welding was done correctly, and obviously to make sure we have no problems once we go to paint, because we don't want to do all the work to paint it and then there was body filler problems that comes out and it looks like something that we had done. So all that's going to have to come back out, and there's several places where there's body filler put in that we're going to have to take it all the way back out just to make sure the job was done correctly. So if we walk around the car, it is actually in pretty good shape other than the quarter panels that had to be replaced. The rest of the car looks pretty good. It's all in primer. Supposedly the car was sandblasted, so we'll verify that, but car's in really good shape. Very few dents or anything that need to be repaired. But again, the whole car will be blasted apart, taken down, just to make sure we have a good base to work with. And again, over here on the quarter panel, obviously there's too much filler there, and we want to again make sure that's done correctly. So all that's going to come out. And obviously the corners here, make sure the welding, everything's done so that when we get done painting it, it looks right. Of course, everything that's, like I said, will be blasted apart, because all inside the doors and the hood and the trunk and all that has to be painted properly. And there's a little bit of work right here, as you can see. There's some filler. Again, not sure what's underneath that. It's all coming out. So it's a 440 car, RT. Supposedly original drivetrain. So it's a semi-valuable vehicle. One thing we do have to do is, as you can see right here where the window sets, there is some metal work needing to be completed before obviously we do any of the paint work, and obviously before they put the window in. So there's things like that we have to go around and check. Right here where the A-pillar meets the roof, you know, little problems like that. And an interesting thing back here was, I guess they put a new rear valance on, and so it doesn't quite line up flush with the quarter panel. So we're going to have to address that. We don't want that on the finished product. But other than that, nothing major. Should be a relatively easy project to do. Stay tuned to some videos. Hopefully you can watch some updates, and as this car progresses. All right, thanks a lot.